Hi, I'm Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. Are you struggling and going nowhere in your trading? Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Hi traders, Stacey Burke. If you're really struggling in your trading and you seem to be trying to work hard and you're working harder and harder and you're doing worse and worse possibly in your trading results, straight away stop what you're doing. You can be really focused and be willing to give everything you got and the market doesn't care. So that's the first realization you need to have, is that working hard doing the same things but harder isn't necessarily going to change your results. And I know exactly how you feel, and sometimes it comes back to journaling. You need to be going back and reviewing each trading day. For me, I'm an end of day trader, so I review each of the markets I'm trading bar by bar. You should be able to learn one new thing every single day. And one of the lessons that I learned from Brent Penfold was to do the 30 trades test. And if I can make a suggestion on that, I would suggest for you to break that down into blocks of 10. And what Brent talks about is doing 30 simulated trades. Instead of paper trading them, send those trades to an accountability partner. So a family friend, a close friend, a person who's going to hold you accountable so that you can't fudge the results, which is what a lot of people do in paper trading. They'll go back through, they'll trade things, but they don't necessarily take those results verbatim because no one else is watching them. And the difference, if you're in a real trading office, you'd have a risk. If you weren't following your risk management or your execution in terms of your entry-exit signals, you'd have the risk management officer tapping you on the shoulder, and they'd probably be showing you the exit door and losing your job. And this is how you have to understand, is that you've got $1 million job in your hands. The question is, you take the job that you're currently in, which maybe you can't stand it, and that's part of the problem, is that you're emotionally attached to an outcome of these trades you see it as a vehicle to get out of your current situation. So that's a different situation, but you need to emotionally orient yourself. Go back, and if you violated processes at your current job or your current employment, where would that lead you? In my professional training, I was a chiropractor. So, in the health field, there's a client will present for consultation, an examination, a history, a report of findings, any tests that may be warranted. There's a whole process in terms of working up a patient to come up with a diagnosis. And if you don't follow that, well, you could be up for, liability, personal liability. Maybe you're in the legal profession. Maybe you're a plumber. Maybe you're a laborer. But there's a process in every employment. If you violate that, chances are you could lose your job. So you need to approach trading with that in mind. Don't work harder. Go back to the process and re-examine every step of the way. So what I would suggest is to do the simulated email trades with a person who will hold you accountable, so that you don't fudge your results or convince yourself that in a live situation with real money that those results may have been different, or you would have traded them differently. Because as soon as there's money on the line and when you're emotionally involved in the trade, there's always a different outcome. So, if you can take that one step further, what I would suggest, to find out if you're money-oriented or process-oriented, I would take the smallest lot size possible that you can trade. So in Forex, that might be a micro lot, which is 10 cents roughly US a pip. For me, end-of-day trades. So if I was taking those end-of-day trades, I would want to be taking that's the smallest lot size possible. So obviously it'd be under the 1% account size, hopefully. But that would enable you to trade your basket, to execute as many trades possibly that's within your trading plan. Maybe you've got 4 or 5 maximum trade units exposed. But it enables you to really just focus on process and not money. And if you can't do those 30 trades with the smallest lot size possible, possibly you're focusing on the money side of it and not the trading process side of it. So this is a business where you have to be thinking smart. There's thousands of different approaches. It's not about the entries and exits. Risk management is definitely critical, and your mindset. You know, in ice hockey, when I was playing, you know, I prided myself on being a hard worker, but that didn't stop me from going on the ice and having a guy maybe even smaller than me come along and take my head off. And that's what can happen to you in the market. Often I played up against guys that were a lot bigger than me, but I would come out of the corner with the puck. So it doesn't necessarily matter all the time how hard you work, but it's also how smart you work it. Go back, do the simulated email test with an accountability partner, use the smallest lot size possible to find out if you're process oriented or money oriented. Stick to the trading process, and in between, get out for a workout, blow off some steam, and enjoy the ride. Thanks, traders.
Hi traders, it's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.